Well, here we are at the Bellingen Memorial Hall, opened I think in 1929, has served this incredible valley very, very well. I'm with the Mayor, Dominic King, Councillor Steve Clippen and Mark Oliver, who's with the committee that has been fighting very hard for a long time to re-establish this hall as to its former glory, I think. And so today we're more than happy to announce from our Stronger Communities Fund, an application facilitated by Bellingen Council. We're giving more than $350,000 from the state government to this hall, but we see it as a first stage in a bigger project. We have a major application in with the Cultural Fund that the state government has offered, and we are working really hard behind the scenes to see all that come together. I mean, Dominic, you know what this hall means to this community?
Yeah, it's certainly the key venue, I think, for entertainment in the Shire. So it's
hey, we were here the other night, you and I, and Steve, you were here, Mark, when we had the Bellingen Symphony Orchestra. What an incredible night that was. What, you know, just such majesty and talent in this valley at a cultural level. And to see it packed out with musicians and an audience that was so appreciative.
Yep.
That's the type of activity we can do, isn't it?
Sure, and there's lots of bands that come through, and Marco would understand that. Yeah, that's right.
We've got 5 major festivals a year that use the hall exclusively for their event, and we have a very consistent, busy calendar of events of all sorts: dance, film, music, theatrical performance.
Public meetings.
Public meetings, lots of community groups that use the hall for workshops and classes, teaching young people.
Camp Creative, it's a big part of, and that's,
so
how long's that been going now? Decades?
25 years,
yeah.
I think. I remember going to one of the first Camp Creatives in about 1989. So, and this is what feeds the life of the town, and also creates a dynamic for the hall itself.
So there's this money today will go to some initial stages, but we are fighting hard behind the scenes to do what we can to get a big lick of funds from that cultural fund to ensure that the hall comes back to its former glory. But because it is such an important place in Bellingen's main street, a main street that is up there with the main streets of really important country communities from a tourism perspective, there's a lot of value add that we can add with this hall, taking it back to where it belongs. We'll work hard to that, but good news today that we've got the first tranche of funding. So thank you for everybody for your effort, particularly you, Mark. This means a lot to you and your committee. Very passionate, cultural add to a very dynamic Shire, and we very, very much appreciate what you do.
Yeah, very much appreciative of the input from the state government into regional cultural funding.
Okay.
It's great.